Hello and welcome to Mindshift. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and follow along for some tools on how to step into our best selves. Today, we're talking about mindset and how mindset really is absolutely everything. It will direct the way we show up in life. It'll absolutely direct our thoughts, our brains, and what we pay attention to. And it really is so incredibly important, guys, because mindset is really what determines how your life is going to go, how you're going to show up, how your future goes, the chaos and the lack of chaos, that is. So, how many of you look at the state of the world, the news, everything going on, and think that the world is going to hell in a handbasket? I know a lot of us do, for good reason. It's because the news is literally designed to keep our attention. How does it do it? Well, they've literally spent billions of dollars to research how our amygdala works. So if you look at any news station, any news program, any any program dedicated to the news, you're going to see that there's going to be at least a very minimum of 10 negative stories for every one positive. It's for a good reason. It's because it's what gets results. It's what gets people watching. It's what tells our brain to pay attention. Well, this goes into our subconscious. It goes into our programming, and it is designed for survival. It is literally designed, thousands of years ago for when we were going to die if we didn't pay attention to danger. As a result of this, we pay attention to danger way more than potential. And in today's world, it is a problem. And the way the media has hijacked this from us, literally hijacked our own brains, makes it so we believe that we are living in scarcity. We are living in this world that is just going to shit. It's not at all, guys. I'm here to tell you that we have never lived in a more abundant time. And, you may not believe me right now, but just wait, just listen to this. How many of you think we're running out of resources like water? Or maybe you're super concerned about global warming. Two huge issues, right? And if you were to believe everything that the media is telling you, then you would think that, man, we are in a crisis right now. Have you heard of the Slingshot water purifier? Or have you heard of the Carbon Capture Project or the Carbon Capture X Prize from the X Prize Foundation? These are organizations that are doing huge, massive things in our world, more than we've ever seen. So much so that Coca-Cola partnered with Slingshot to bring these water purifiers to over 200 countries. Now, let me talk about the Slingshot for a second. The Slingshot water purifier literally runs off of cow dung. It can take any water, whether it be salt water, whether it be polluted water, whether it be wastewater, and turn it into purified drinkable water in third world nations with little to no maintenance. This is a game changer, and it's happening right now. In fact, it's been around for the last 10 years, developed and put in countries in the last 10 years. This is happening right now. We are fighting over the fact that we think we have 1% of water on this planet that we can drink when it's covered by 70% water. We do not live in a world of scarcity, guys. We really don't. We live in a world of abundance, and it is expanding exponentially. In this technology age, it means that we are limitless in our possibilities. So what is our mindset? What are we surrounding ourselves with? Let's say global warming. Global warming is a huge thing affecting our species. However, a lot of people don't realize that there are machines that can suck carbon out of our own atmosphere, literally reversing the greenhouse effect. There's also other things that are going on to completely capture the emissions released by cars, capture the carbon released by cars on our own highways. We are literally being able to capture and reverse the greenhouse effect because we have some of the smartest minds on the planet. We have some of the best technology on the planet. And because the two are converging, we are living in a world of abundance with limitless possibility. So it really, really depends on what your mindset is. If we think it is impossible, it absolutely is. You are absolutely correct for you. That is a quote by one of my superheroes, Peter Diamandis, and it is so true. I mean, if we look at Henry Ford, he said it a different way, which is whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. It's absolutely true, and it's absolutely necessary that we develop these mindsets of abundance, because more and more opportunities open up to us and we see much, much bigger than the problem ever can be. Your passion is your superpower. The world problems are simply opportunities to be solved. Some of the biggest opportunities facing us right now. For instance, if you're concerned about global warming, let that be your passion. Get involved in some of these projects and realize that we can absolutely do way more than we've ever been told. This may sound like science fiction, but it's really not. This is what's happening right now. And if you don't believe me, go check out X Prize, the X Prize Foundation. They are doing some incredible things. Go look at some of the work that they're doing and literally take a second and go check out the Slingshot water purifier. See how amazing this is and see what's going on right now. And you'll see that, we're really not paying attention to the right things. Or rather, we're not paying attention to the things that are going to pull us forward to the most abundant lifestyle, mindset, everything. Really, it depends on the mindset we develop, what we're paying attention to, and what we surround ourselves with. Because when we surround ourselves with a bunch of people that are saying the same damn thing, it trains us to pay attention to that. It trains our brains to completely be hijacked by whatever that is. Oftentimes, I'm finding that a lot of people are saying this kind of woe is me type of narrative to themselves, to the people around them, and reinforcing why this may be true. Your brain will believe. There's a great book that is called Your Brain is Always Listening. If your brain is always listening, that means whatever you're telling it, whatever you're surrounding yourself with, is what it's paying attention to. Mindset is absolutely everything, guys. So what's the strategy that you can start developing today to have an abundance mindset? What are 3 steps that you can take? Well, number 1 is meditate. Meditation is such a powerful tool to calm the brain. It is a chance for us to take all these rampant thoughts and turn the volume down on them, to completely silence our mind once we start practicing this daily. It has been such a powerful tool for me. So when I weighed 340 pounds and I wanted to go on the weight loss journey to lose 140 of those pounds, it was overwhelming to me. It was so incredibly overwhelming at times. I didn't know how I was going to get there. But the one thing I committed to every single day was to meditate and get my brain right, so that way I can focus on the 1 or 2 steps for that day that I wanted to take. When I meditate, it completely calms my mind. It completely calms whatever's going on and gives me the direction of where I want to go. As you know, something I say on the show constantly is small steps done consistently creates miracles. That small step started with meditating. If I meditate, then I can calm my mind, I can silence the thoughts, I can change the narrative, and I can focus on the minds that I want, the step that I want to take. I can take small steps, and if I take small steps, I create progress. And another thing I say on the show all the time comes from Mr. Tony Robbins, which is progress equals happiness. 1 small step a day equals happiness. Number 2, join a mastery group or a networking group. There are some great groups online, guys. One of them is, it's a mindset group that I'm a part of by Peter Diamandis. It's a 30-day group where they send you an email, they give you some homework, and you are literally working on your mindset every single day. It's absolutely incredible. I highly suggest it. I don't get paid for suggesting him anything like that. It's just something that has been a great tool in my life. And I'm excited to see where it's going to go. I'm excited to surround myself with these people that are literally the most amazing innovators on the planet. And they are offering this to help us with our mindset to see what innovation we can create. If we work as a species on these huge challenges, well, there's absolutely nothing we can't accomplish. We live in a world of endless possibility. The other option is just join a network group. There's all kinds of network group locally. You can join Toastmasters, there's Alliance, there's all kinds of different groups, even with your profession. I am going to school right now to become a massage therapist, an LMT, and there is massage conferences. There are massage master groups, mastermind groups. There are all kinds of groups, and the reason why you want to network is because these individuals are on a path of growth. These individuals are wanting to do better, wanting to surround themselves with new ideas, new concepts, and they're all growing as a result. Joining a group of people that are hungry for growth will radically transform how you are showing up daily, radically transform how you show up in your life. Number 3, and this kind of goes hand in hand with all of them, which is just read a book daily or find a mentor. Now, reading every single day is also part of my strategy plan. If I read and surround myself with the information of how I want to show up, of where I'm going, of the most amazing people that I look up to in my own personal life, then I start showing up better. I start doing the things that I truly want to do, and I start taking those steps to create miracles. Reading just a little bit, just reading a little bit of a book daily makes it so I show up better. And ultimately, that's what this is all about. We want to show up in our lives better. And if you want to supercharge all of this, find a mentor. Find a mentor that you can meet with weekly. If you can find a mentor to help you achieve the little steps that you're trying to achieve daily, it is putting fuel on the fire, guys. I was fortunate to find one a little over 3 years ago. We still walk every single week and we talk about all these concepts, and new ideas pop up, new opportunities pop up. And as a result, it has literally accelerated everything I'm working on. It has accelerated the ideas. It has accelerated the goals, the dreams, everything that I want in my life is absolutely critical for me to have a mentor, because it completely changes how we show up. Just being able to talk to someone that's on our side, talk to someone that's rooting for us, supporting us, cheering us on. And even when we have hard times, asking how would you get past this? Completely changes how we show up. It completely changes the thoughts, the opportunities, everything that happens in our life. So again, the 3 things you can do to develop this strategy of an abundance mindset is number 1, meditate. When we meditate, we get our mind straight first thing in the morning, and it's absolutely incredible. We set up our mind for success first thing in the morning. 2, join a mastery group or whatever networking group. It doesn't really matter which one it is. Just join a group of individuals that are hungry and working towards growth and their goals. Number 3, read a book. The bonus one, of course, find a mentor to put fuel on their fire to accelerate what you're doing. What goals are you willing to start taking today to develop an abundance mindset?